All right, so I have been super busy today meal prepping, and I can't wait to show you what I did for breakfast this week. But I'll just start with the drink so far. I watched this, I don't know, nutrition doctor guy, that sounds crazy, say that we should start our day with a little mineral salt and lemon. So I prepped 2 days worth of our lemon water. And then I cut the lemons up for the rest of the week. I like to try to reuse some of the bottles. So like when my husband is in the truck and he's drinking these, or at night whenever he goes to bed, I try to reuse them so I'm not constantly like getting the water from here, because we have a filter in our fridge too. But anyway, and then if you saw my butterfly PEA tea, every day when I make dinner, I've been making me a glass or a cup, and then I will drink mine, and then I have put more water over the same flowers, and then take them and then make another glass for my husband, but he wanted it cold. So what I did, and you can't tell, I mean, looks real dark. He wants it cold. So what I did is I just prepped this, which should last him the week. Whenever he comes home from work. And then, because I'm tired, it's been a long day, I just did 6 oolong tea bags, concentrate, and Tuesday probably I'll make something with this, but I just want to get out of the kitchen. Okay, so I'm really excited about my breakfast meal prep. One thing that I did is, Serene has a Deep S eggplant luscious burrito, she calls it, I think. And so I prepped 1 eggplant, so this will be 2 Deep S breakfasts for the week. And then, because this is fresh, it has to be eaten this week. But this, I'm so excited. So my grandmother, when my granddaddy passed away, gave me this little tote from their camper. And it's just been sitting here. I didn't want to throw it away, but I had no use for it. So this is what I did. There's 9 breakfasts. They're all the same though. So, but this can just sit right here on one of my little shelves. So what I did is I prepped 9 bags of the dry ingredients for the Creamy Dreamy Oat recipe from Pearl. It has all the dry ingredients in it. All I will have to do is heat up the water. I also have 9 of the peach containers, and then 9 of the Brazil nuts prepped. And I can't reuse these. Maybe there's a use, but I can reuse these a few times if they kind of wear out. And so then everything just sits neatly in this little tote. And when I want this for breakfast, I've already taken the time and prepped it. Okay, I think it calls for water and then I think maple extract possibly. So this little guy's got 9 breakfasts, 100% ready to go except for the liquid. And I'm so excited, and it did not take that much extra time to go ahead and prep 9 instead of just doing 1. All those ingredients are out. Why not make use of it? Oops. Okay. My hair's a little wild. It was wash day, and it has just had a mind of its own today. So for lunches this week for mostly Randy, I prepped, it's a little warm, I had some chicken breasts, so I just sliced them and I made like chicken tenders. Monday's bag is full because I go with him, and we're getting up at 3:30. So here's our chicken tenders for Monday, and then his have a little bit less than what we'll have Monday. And then I prepped my vegetables, and I prepped 3 days of vegetables for him. And then this one is mine, and I did this because I like blue cheese and he likes ranch. So the red is, when I go with him, is always going to be mine. And then I have some sugar-free Chick-fil-A sauce. So then I will dip my chicken in either this or this, and my vegetables and my ranch, which you don't care. And then my husband has ranch and sugar-free barbecue sauce. All right, and then he likes pickles, so I think you've been around, you know, I go with him on Mondays, and like Monday we're getting up at 3:30. There are times we don't get home until after 6:30. So I don't want to have to rush on Mondays and come home and be stressed to get his food ready for him. So I've got 2 days of pickles packed for him. And then I like pickled okra. And then some snacks. I've got cuties and some string cheese for him. I don't really care for string cheese, but again, he has to have things that he can just eat while he's driving. And then breakfast for him is going to be yogurt and a banana. And for me, it'll be yogurt and a little bit of a keto granola. Super easy, super simple, not complicated. Now, onto my dinners, and I'm super excited about this too. So tomorrow we're gonna have, I don't know how to say it, oh, my hair's so wild, Boursin cheese. Don't really know if that's right at all. So I prepped a casserole, sorry, check the thing, with chicken, seasonings, petite tomatoes, and then that's got the Boursin cheese on top. So if I'm running late, if I don't get home early, someone can put this in the oven, and then to finish it off, we'll just slice some mozzarella and put on top and either eat it with air-fried green beans or a salad. And my totes are back. All right, so I've got 4, okay, this one, I can already tell which one this is. So I'm gonna do my Asian pork tenderloin, but I wanted to shop in my freezer because I need to shop in my freezer. Everything, you know, is expensive. So instead of pork, the little tenderloins, I'm doing a pork roast, and it's still frozen. So it'll be probably the last meal I do. But in here I have everything that you need for the pork, Asian pork tenderloin. Not done, wait for that one. I even have the bag ready so I can put the marinade on it, which is here. And then I have everything in here for the Asian slaw to go with it. And what I'm doing this time for the Asian slaw, instead of spending all that money on the red and the green cabbage and not using it all, and my Walmart only had large ones, I got, it's not as purple as I want. The other one I think has more purple. The tricolor coleslaw mix. I got 2 bags. I may not need both bags, and if not, that's what I'll eat myself. So in here I've got the main dish and the side already ready. Everything's measured in here. I even have, I think this called for a teaspoon of butter. So I have a tiny little teaspoon of butter wrapped in the butter wrapper. Okay, oh, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Okay, so there's that. All right, so I used to make, which one? Yeah, this is my enchiladas. So I used to make homemade enchiladas all the time, and I really haven't done that much after eating the way I eat now. So I have everything in here for the enchiladas and also for the Spanish cauliflower rice that I make to go with it. The rice is not in here, but everything else is. And I've been buying these tortillas, so in here I've got 5 of the low-carb tortillas right here, and then 5 or 6 of the regular ones for the family. And I want to make this ground beef is also frozen, and I want to make it stretch, so I've got some mushrooms, and I'm probably going to add a little bit of the rice as well to it to help it feed 5 adults. So I've got my seasoning for my rice and my enchiladas already ready. This bell pepper, it calls for half a bell pepper, but this one's kind of is not at its best. So I'm just going to find the best pieces of this and use this in the recipe. So another recipe I have this week calls for tomato paste. And the enchiladas and the cauliflower rice call for tomato paste. So what I did is in the other recipe, I went ahead and took out the 2 tablespoons. And then I'm just going to, this goes in here. And then it just sits inside here, and I don't have to waste, because I'm always getting a tablespoon or 2 out of tomato paste, putting it in the fridge, and then before I use it again, it's trash. Okay, and then this one. It's so simple in here. Okay, I know what this one is. All right, so I'm making just skillet. I don't know, low carb, keto skillet. I don't know. It's going to have mushrooms, cauliflower rice, hamburger meat. It calls for 1 large onion. I don't have large onions right now for some reason, so I'm going to use these 2. Garlic is over. I think everything has garlic in it. Garlic, cream cheese, and then this has broth and tomato paste and Worcestershire. I'm not going to say it because I don't know how and all the seasonings are in this. I thought I was saying it right for years, and I don't think I was saying it right, so. And then finally, Okay, so this is going to be a fish. I'm trying to find new recipes. Sorry, again, my hair is wild today. I've been trying to find new recipes that my husband will eat that's fish. So I don't have the fish in here. I want to keep it frozen until either that day or the day before. And I think I bought some cod from Walmart. So what I have in here is my sauce. You can see that's like pepper and dill. The sauce I'm going to use to make after I brown it. I'm going to brown it, and I've got lemon pepper and salt in here. And then I have a lemon. Now, what I went ahead and did, since I don't have the fish in here, I put everything I'm going to need for my mashed potatoes. One of these, 2 squash, and what I've started doing with my squash, my youngest, but he's, anyway, he noticed the yellow in my mashed potatoes, so now I peel most of the yellow off the squash. And then I've got my potatoes in here already, and they're already pre-washed and everything. And then my 2 ounces of reduced fat cream cheese. So I've got the side for the complete side for my mashed potatoes, and then all the stuff I'll need for the fish minus the fish. I do not have a dessert prepped, but tomorrow for the Super Bowl I'm going to make my Christmas crack, and I'm probably going to double it. And I had a client tell me that she loved it from the freezer, so I'm going to go ahead and double it. We'll have it tomorrow with our Super Bowl snacks, and then I'll just keep it in the freezer, and then I have dessert prep for the week. I hope this has been a little helpful. I really am so happy with how my little tote for my grandmother turned out with the 9 oatmeal breakfast prepped with everything. That's it. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye.